Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger was by far a superior movie that I think the masses are not going to embrace it because they have been brainwashed to see the scale with spaceships, lasers, and outer space, and aliens here, and all this technology that a throwback to a simpler time as the 1800s, and horses and arrows and revolvers, that they cannot grasp the scale of a great movie, no matter what its era. This movie was epic. I think it was very well shot. A lot of things were enforced. And for Disney to be involved, I mean, there's a scene when a man's hearts get cut out. When have you seen that in a Disney film? Like, this was intense. It had its comedy, its humor wasn't real, drawn, like Disney would overdo it. How, the dialogue would be completely Disney. But no, this was actually a very, very intense, very it was epic. It was, the first 30 minutes is exhilarating. And what it is, if you don't know the Lone Ranger's story, the Lone Ranger's kind of like the Green Hornet. Okay, the Green Hornet is a guy in a mask riding around, and he's fighting the bad guys, but they think of him as a bad guy. The Lone Ranger was a good guy, puts on a mask, who everybody thought he was dead, but it's more about the sidekick. And the Green Hornet, you cared about Kato. And the Lone Ranger, everybody cared about Tonto, the Indian that ride beside him, as they go around bestowing justice in a time where the law was just as corrupt as it is today. And it starts off with the Lone Ranger, who's not even a ranger. He hates guns. He starts off as a lawyer. He's working as like one of the guys who works for the city council. He's trying to see justice and take people to court. He believes in the judicial system, and he wants to arrest people and put them in custody, and that's his thing. So after carefully going over all the details, and he's seeing what's going before him, he gets basically saved from a bandit criminal that they were bringing into custody who escaped. Now, with that being said, he's rescued by his brother, who is the ranger of the town, who runs everything in the town. And he goes into town, he sees the wife, he sees his brother's wife, who they have like another bond, like she's really got the hots for the brother, which I felt was really weird. And the brother can see it. So they all go together, and of course the brother dies, and then he gets shot along with him. And then he comes back. The spirit horse brings him back from the dead. And now he is wearing a mask. And he is the Lone Ranger. That part of it was crazy, but it fit the theme of him being the Lone Ranger. Tonto's story is different. Tonto's out for revenge against the same people because he mistakenly traded, Indians do trades. So he traded for this silver watch. He told them where the river was, and then it had all this silver rock and all this silver metal rock or whatever, so they went and used it and made a lot of money off of it, but they didn't want the Indians to tell anybody else where the silver was, so they went and burned down the village and killed everybody in the village. And he felt responsible because he didn't got his tribe and village killed, so he wanted revenge on the same people that did it. So that leads to the movie or the story of why the two paths cross each other and they both trying to get revenge on the same guys. So, anyway, scale of the movie's great. The ending was great. I loved everything about it. Deuces. Full stop.